Hi, from Mary Hill. I want us to talk about Chapter 2 in Dalton Connolly's textbook. What I'm actually wanting to do this morning is to talk to you about some things that are not mentioned in Chapter 2, but which hopefully will inspire you to look at Chapter 2 with a critical and a wondering eye. The first thing I want to say is that the way we ask questions as sociologists has changed enormously in the last 100 years. The way we view culture has changed. The way we know more and more about how to examine the process of social change, and the way we know that writing questionnaires, which we use all the time, is a delicate science. It's as hard as calculus. We know that the order in which we ask questions on questionnaires matter. We know the exact wording matters, and we know a lot because most sociologists do a lot of statistics and mathematical training. We know that we must pre-test questions when we create questionnaires for the general public. If we don't have good questions, we'll never get meaningful answers. I want you to think about, for example, comparing these two sentences. Number 1, she was raped. Number 2, he raped her. What different kinds of reactions do you have to those two different statements? Probably really different. This is a great example about how we use language in sociology to create meaning or to even falsify meaning. We have to be very, very careful. There's a good bit in your text about causation, how social sciences in general know what causes what. For example, does poverty call for criminal behavior, or does criminal behavior create poverty? It's a tricky question. How do we understand the American work ethic? What causes people to want to work hard, and what causes people to choose not to work hard? Good question. Did you know that ice cream consumption and rape are positively correlated? It's pretty goofy, huh? Does eating ice cream cause people to rape people? Does eating ice cream cause people to get raped? Does raping people cause a desire to eat ice cream? This is a perfect example of a spurious relationship. We see the rate in rapes go up a bit in warm weather. People are outside, people are more vulnerable. We see an increase in ice cream consumption during the summer because it's a great way to cool off. Makes sense? There's an underlying third variable, the weather, which we need to pay attention to. Deciding what underlying causal variables are is very, very tricky. And that's going to be suggested to you as you read Chapter 2 in your text. Just a reminder, don't forget to do your discussions, be reading nickel and dimed, and introduce yourselves to each other as we get going here. That's often a fun thing to do. Cheerio!